The question was is, you know, with people being from your area and feeling like this person don't support me or this person or they'll go say that my area doesn't support me and then come back home and be mad because the area don't support them. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna put to you honestly because I'm one of them people that I went through that phase. I went through a phase of being mad that nobody came to my parties or nobody shared my mixtapes or nobody shared what I was doing. And I had to think about it like they're not obligated to.
Mm-mm.
They're like but then again, if somebody's gonna support you, they're gonna support you. But this is the other thing that people don't realize. When you grow up with somebody that you went from elementary school or middle school to high school or high school to college or whatever the case may be, there's a phase that you go through where you know somebody and the belief factor in believing in that person is where your support lies. That's how I feel. It's like now if you know me in high school when I was DJing in the lunchroom and you look at me now where I'm at, how could you not support that? Now, if you got a person who just came out the wazoo and just started doing it, and then you know they don't have no clue of what they doing, they're just following people who do things and seeing what they do. Those are the
Copying.
people
Like,
that's when it comes up. It's like, well, he did it, I could do it too, but you ain't put in 20 years.
yes, facts.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Facts.
But on top of that, all right. So then we have the artists who, well, I'm not paying to perform. And so my response is always, and I'm working on it, Roots, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to work on it. You're
Okay.
teaching me that in media, you have to keep a poker face sometime and you also have to check what you say. But
Mhm.
my concern is the artists say, well, I'm not paying to perform. And my response is generally, well, where are you right now?
It's not a
Alamo,
bad
help
response
me.
though.
I mean, your biggest artists today still when they do their documentaries, what do they say? I did showcase after showcase after showcase after
Yep.
showcase
Yep.
until somebody found me and like what I did. Sometimes people not even realizing this is going to be the underlying factor. I want the cameras on me and everything. Like some of y'all music is trash.
Yes.
Ooh.
Some
Okay.
some of y'all not even real good artists. Number one, some of y'all can't even dress. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all like is weird. Like some of y'all like really is cornballs. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all really like just should go get a regular job because
Hello.
at the same time it's like you don't even understand what it takes and entail to be an entertainer. Like being an entertainer is like some people don't even know. When I go to DJ, I could have just had a fight with a girl. I could have just had a death in the family. I just could have did anything, right? But when I come to this club, this party, this event, this wedding, this baby shower, this bar mitzvah, this whatever I'm doing, I have to keep a straight face and do my job. I cannot put my energy of me being down that something's going on with me into this party. So now you know what? That's gonna feed off into the party, and everybody gonna be like, "So aren't your DJ? He's whack."
That's
You know
it.
why? Because the DJ's head is somewhere else. He's thinking about his girlfriend. He's thinking about what just happened, or he's thinking about what just went on just a few minutes ago that got his mind. So people don't understand. Like a DJ, like yo, we gotta come and we gotta entertain everyone. We have to make someone come into the door and feel like, man, fuck this day, man. Man, I don't want to be in this party to bet you I had a good time. I've seen it before.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So who changed your mood that night? The DJ.
Mhm.
Who changed your energy and when you went back home? The DJ.
Mhm.
That's it.
So you having a good time when you leave that night, or whether it's y'all could have just been in somebody's backyard and be like, "Girl, I just had the best time of my life." Why? Because whoever was the DJ, he just kept me rolling.
Mhm.
And sometimes a DJ don't even got to be there to make you dance. It's just giving you a vibe.
Mhm.
So
I
you
agree.
know,
And you fresh too. That's another thing, that I think I sometimes wonder and I question it, yo, like, did you come to DJ or did you come to work out? What are we doing here?
true,
Mhm.
true. I mean, again, when you see, I come from up north, so the people that I refer myself to is the DJ Envies, the DJ Clues, the Kid Capri's, the SNS's.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? So I grew up around these guys. When they came to DJ, they looked good.
Yes, they did.
Whether they hat was matching their jersey or they hat was matching their sneakers or something, they was just a fly dude.
That's it.
You feel me? I know some bum DJs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, like, you can't be DJing 7 nights a week and you still got them sneakers on, bro.
I know. I can't stand that.
It's
It's-
weird.
It is.
It's really weird. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, some people just don't take pride in this. Like, they don't even take photo shoots no more. Like, I don't know. They be like, they send you an Instagram picture, like, bruh, like, fams. I had to learn that because I was in that phase, not knowing that, yo, I'm supposed to do a photo shoot. Now, as a DJ, I pay for my own. I do 2 photo shoots a year just to keep my look fresh.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because you never know who's going to ask you for a picture. Then when that picture goes up, it's like, nah, send me another one.
And it's a difference.
Nah, send me another one.
Yep.
I don't got no other pictures.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like some artists don't even know. Dog, even with DJs. Let's get off the artists. We be killing them too.
Yeah, I know.
The DJs.
Okay.
Because we do have some DJs around us that's just like in the way.
They
Yes.
are.
They really don't work. They really don't put in no work.
Uh-uh.
They stand next to people and they use people.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like a person could think whatever they want, but when you come around me, trust me, you might think you use me, but I already was 10 steps ahead of you. Because whatever I wanted, I plotted and planned it before I asked for you.
Hello, somebody.
So the energy you keep with me is the energy I'm gonna keep with you. You act weird one time, the next time it's gonna be 3 weirds. You know what I'm saying? So now I give you 3 weirds, and it's like, yo, this dude is a weirdo. Yeah. But you made me that way.
Yes.
You put me in that energy where I don't even want to deal with you no more. You feel me? Yeah, send me a record, bro. Cool. Spam. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I got it you to death.
Right, but they don't. They waiting for you to be like, I'm about to go in with it. No, dog. You know how this work? Because let's talk about radio. How many slots is on radio? What, 7? So radio is not even designed for an independent artist.
At all.
They don't even
Man.
know that in you. They like,
DJ
yo,
could get in big
just play
trouble.
my music. Just play my music. Yo, dog, your own girlfriend don't play your music.
Whoa. That's a fact. That's a fact. A guy just said that yesterday. If your girl does not know the lyrics to your song, you might want to switch.
Man, forget the girl. Forget the girl. Forget the girl. Forget the girl. And I'm gonna say this. And it's real. All my homies out there who got a best friend. Your man is your that's your ride or die. You wake up and call him and tell him everything. He's your everything. I bet you he don't know your verse. He just mumble it. He know the hook, the one word. My block.
Oh.
I'm
my
just being
God.
honest because I be standing around and just be like, yo, that's your man, that's your man. Yeah, I just went on your man page and like your link ain't even in his bio.
Right.
But you want me to play your record.
Fact.
Bruh, I'm cool. But you know what's so crazy? Because now I'm about to turn, because I'm an interviewer too, so I'm about to turn it on you now.
Okay, ask
because
me something.
because like I followed you, I've seen the movements.
Right.
Boss over there know I reached out. I was jumping in DMs. Yo, what's up? What's up? You feel me? So at the end of the day, he seen me, you see me, we've seen each other come up, but I've seen you too, and I'm like, well, who's Ruth's queen? Who's Ruth's queen? You feel what I'm saying? So then it's like, well, you being in this market, how are you who you are in this market? Boom. Now, because
Okay.
you have to hold the standard, and I know you do.
Yes. Yes. Well,
Every
I do
day
a lot
you
of
step
work.
out, if you have a blemish, it's like, it's Roots Queen now.
Indeed.
You feel me? So now the tables turn. Like, how do you hold up who you are? Because you're in the mecca of the world, and you're one of the top DJs in this city.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you right now, I never really felt like I was booked everywhere that I was supposed to be. There was always like some fat, ugly dude that had his butt crack hanging out, like in the way that they was trying to choose over me. And I'm like fresh to death, can DJ better, hotter on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's all like, I guess, a politics thing. You know, not all female DJs are good.
Right.
So, they probably have that stigma in their head or whatever. But I have got a lot of play. Like my DJs and my people and my artists and stuff and Zaytoven, like they look out for me, and then Ro, my manager, they plug me in where I'm supposed to be plugged in. So
Again,
I stopped depending on promoters and started like making my own events and making my own plays with people. You know what I'm saying? Getting on the phone with Future's mom, getting on the phone with the A&Rs from 2 Chainz, putting music together, going to, actually, I don't even go to clubs, period, unless I'm DJing.
unless you're DJing.
Secondly, before COVID, you would catch me at a VIP, RSVP only listening session with any of the big artists, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz.
Right.
You bet I was
See?
invited to all of that.
Do you hear
So,
that? Yeah, yeah.
a lot of it goes back to being a good DJ, but I've been DJing since 1997.
Oh,
There it is.
boom.
The first time that I ever got on radio, it was on Desert Storm Radio. DJ Clue is the first person to give me a chance on radio.
Right.
So I came up with all of those same DJs that you were talking about, and I saw the standard that everything was supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just put my own swerve on it. Everybody, and you know what everybody tells me? Did anybody ever tell you that you look and remind me of Angie Martinez? That's
Facts.
what they always freaking say.
Facts.
And we don't even really look alike. It's just the way that I carry myself professionally.
It might be a day you might wear your hair a certain way or something. It is. That's just with anybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, light-skinned Spanish-looking type chicks are gonna say with long hair. They're gonna
They
always say
jumping
we
on you.
favor each other. Yeah.
Then don't let you have blonde hair
Oh, I know. That's why I dyed my hair
with
red.
some streaks. Oh boy.
It was too much.
Oh boy. It's a problem.
Yeah, that's why I'm not blonde anymore. But yeah, I just got it through working hard, being consistent, presenting myself on social media a certain type of way. I'll get into it and I'll argue on some political stuff and talk about my opinion on something.
right.
And, I'll post about Black Lives Matter and stuff all day. But what I don't do is let's say I go to a gig and things don't work out right and somebody tried me or they was trying to be funny with the money and it was a difficult situation or stressful with the gig, I don't jump on Facebook and
talk about
tell
it.
everybody about it.
Yeah.
You know
You're a
what I'm
bigger
saying?
person than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
I mean, but you
I've
grow
done
from
that. In
that.
the past.
Yeah. We all have.
Yeah,
But
and
you had
I
to grow and
fixed it
understand.
really quick.
Understand that they lost you. You didn't lose them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been learning. When somebody do me dirty, you lost.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lose.
Now you stuck in your little club doing the same stuff with no vibe, with the whack DJ, with the terrible sound.
You
You,
went
know what
with-
I mean?
you-
I could have brought in the
everything
sound
wrong.
tech for you.
You did
and
everything
your mics would
wrong.
have been good all night. Like,
How about when the artist say, "Yeah, I'm gonna get with you and do something, and don't do it with somebody else and mad," and then it gotta come back to you.
oh yeah,
Oh, that's the best.
I know.
I
You
eat
know
them
what?
up. I eat them up.
I do too. And guess what I
Ooh,
do?
I
don't
eat
say
'em up.
nothing.
Nothing.
I don't say nothing. What I do is I just smile in their face and I take their money. It's not worth like getting into
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Because when they come back around, I double it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what I gave you the first time, it was a homie price, and you didn't even know it was a homie price.
Right, exactly. You get the homie price.
Because you
right?
kept telling me, we gonna do this. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then soon as it don't work, it's like, it's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be about 35.
Mm-hmm.
No, matter of fact, 55.
Yeah.
Because now I gotta retrack everything I did the first time
Yeah, and you know
that
what?
I put together for you.
It
The
is
energy I
also-
put together for you.
The other thing is that I've always had an eye for like what's about to pop too. Like Mulatto, like
Dope.
Ro put Mulatto on her first stage. Digital Dope, shouts out to Digital Dope show producer Rugo
Digital
Radio.
dope.
Yeah, he put Mulatto on her first stage when she was 9 years old. Like Rugo Radio Volume 1 has a song Couch by Mulatto that she
Right.
gave us distribution rights to. And what distribution rights is for a DJ, it just means that I have the right to release the freaking mixtape. That's it.
Wow.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
some
It means
don't know
it's not
about
going to get
that.
flagged when I put the mixtape online.
Some
because
don't know
what
about
is the
that.
point of doing a frigging mixtape if it's just going to get flagged and taken down? Nobody's ever going to hear it because nobody prints out CDs no more. So when a DJ asks you, hey, you need to sign this little contract, so when I send this out through DSPs, digital service provider, that it doesn't
Everything is
get flagged. That I have
okay.
the rights to release this mixtape. It's that friggin' simple.
What's wrong with you guys?
Yes, exactly. Wouldn't you want to put your music on a DJ's mixtape? Get it out there?
What you say?
Again, listen, I've come back to the mixtape scene, and the only reason why I came back is because I see where it has worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work for everybody, but for me, I know that I've had my series.
We should work on one.
I've had, and I'm consistent. I think that's another thing. And then when I do tapes now I make it more exclusive. If I'm going to do
Yeah.
a tape, I'm going to do a tape with somebody that people
Yeah.
might know or somebody that got a good name, and they're going to do everything I asked them to do.
Yes. Yes, they're gonna post it.
They're gonna post
They're
it.
gonna put it in
They're
their
gonna they're
story.
gonna give me one exclusive record that
Yes.
I have the rights to. So when the people go look for the record, they're gonna only find it on my mixtape.
Yes, and that's how they did with
That's-
Mulatto.
right.
Pee Wee Longway. I don't know if you remember Ega. They gave me a record. What was the name of the Pee Wee Longway Ega record? Trap. N-word winning. I can't even say the damn. And think about that too. If everybody, your entire audience with shots white people in it, if you're gonna put the N-word in the title, like you're basically letting a whole audience of people not be able to talk about your song.
Right.
Because it's going to be awkward for them.
Facts.
They're just going to avoid the topic altogether. So think
Right.
about that when you use that word. That's another thing. Okay, and then also, Keed. And the reason I bring up Mulatto and Keed with myself is that both of them were on Double XL. I don't care if you think that Keed can't rap or you don't like his voice. Guess what? There's a lot of kids out there that love him. And
Yes.
I met him at the Scooter Dinner. Do you remember when we did the Scooter Dinner last December? We did it at 10 Restaurant. He did a whole dinner for the Coalition DJs.
Right.
And I met Keith there, and I asked him if he was signed. Of course, it was like goo-wop. I asked Mulatto, but she was already signed. I did the same thing with Keith.
Right.
But I got with Ro, I got with DJ Tank, and I was like, listen, we need to make this happen. I'm telling you, we need to do a project with this guy.
Right.
And that's how we got A-Team out. It was
Wow.
a collaboration, and that was the first project that I truly
Now
got
look
real
at
A&R
see,
credit on.
and it's, you see what I'm saying. Now
Yeah.
look all of the attributes that you're throwing at
Yeah,
me
and
now. That
Remember,
some
notice
people,
one thing that I said. I am not even a huge fan of Lil Keed. I like Lil Keed.
But
I'll
you
like bop
seen
out to it, but that's
something.
not my audience.
you seen something.
Yeah, exactly. I try not to hate.
It's not really it's not really for you. That it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that because whoop, 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 it's the fact of hey, it's a whole new generation, and some people don't even understand that. Me just like you asked me keeping myself relevant. Me keeping myself relevant is I personally feel that the big DJ that you feel like is that guy, I'll burn him.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
Look, you was
Agreed.
ripping
Burn
it
'em.
up that night that we was at Strokers.
But
You
I
did
felt
so
like,
good.
but
Me too,
I
shit.
felt like I had to do that because strokers don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You saw how
You-
people
you
kept
give
coming
me-
up to us. They
Right,
was like,
they-
dang, y'all are killing it.
Because even with you set it off because I'm listening to you. I'm like, yo, what the hell is that? Like, what the hell is that? Like, I was in your crates. I ain't even gonna hold
That's
you. I'm
right.
like,
You can be up in my crate, though.
like that joint hard. Like, you know what I mean? And that's how I am. I don't care who it is, what it is. Like, if it's hot, it's hot. Like,
All I know
you
is
know what I'm
that
saying?
when we DJ'd at the McDonald's party with Lil Baby, Zaytoven, Carrie Hilson, Big Tigger hosted, right? Actually, I played Toast by Coffee back, that was March 2019, and that record, like, went. You know what I'm saying? I already
Right.
knew that record was going to go huge, and Coffee was going to be that huge. I already knew it. You know what I mean? So basically, when I saw and heard them play Nameless, and we dropped the mic out, and literally, how many kids do you think was at that party, Ro? At that outside event? 35,000 kids were all like,
Wow.
you know, and I had already met Keith at that point, so I was like, oh yeah, this is who we need.
And
to
that's
do.
what
They
I'm
all sang the
saying.
record, all of them, 35,000 people.
Listen, I had to kick the bucket and respect the young ones, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was against them. It was just I didn't understand.
It wasn't for you. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
I just feel like I just didn't understand.
Yeah, yeah.
And the more of me talking to these guys and being around them, and just seeing how they are,
Mm-hmm.
they want us. They want our help.
That's
They
true.
want us to talk to them. They
Yeah.
want us to guide them. They want us to say,
Yes.
no, don't do that, bro. Do this.
And we have to do that.
And we have to do
Because
that.
that saves people, and you don't
All the
have
way.
pop smoke situations. And that you got to understand something too. It's just like you corny AF. If you friggin' somebody comes to you for mentorship, that's like a young person, and you complaining
And you-
about the music, and you don't like this, and you only like DMX and Locks and all that old stuff,
you-
and then they're
you're
literally,
part of the problem.
Hey, please help me, and you don't help them.
You're part of
that's
the problem.
On you.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
part of the problem.
those are the guys that. But it's a lot of those guys that are in position right now.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I have very fine taste in music. I love Donald Byrd. I love Donny Hathaway.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I love
But
African
again,
music. I love
it's-
Fela.
I don't
But I
even-
like Lil Keed.
Again, is certain things like me. It grew on me with him. You know what record took me over with him? Fetish.
Yes, me too.
That
That
was
song
it.
was so hard. Yeah.
At first,
Me
I
too.
was like,
When I
he's
first
just,
heard Nameless, that's how I felt too.
right, and
And
then
then-
Nameless grew on me.
Yes.
So now I listen to him in a different way. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm listening for what he's giving, not what I'm looking for.
Right.
I can't go for that no
You have to
more, and I
interpret
don't
the
go
art
for that
a
no more.
different way.
It's not about what I'm looking for. It's like, does it work?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I think what he just said is what is his reality versus what is ours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we have to stop operating in
That's
self
what
in
it
this
is.
industry. And thank you for that, Jewel,
I
because
think
what
that's
you
what
just dropped is
I'm
for all
telling you
of
right
us.
now, if you go to a party and you DJ songs that you like only, you're gonna clear the floor.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care
And that's
if
what
you
most
think that
DJs
Return
are.
of the
They
Mac is
do.
corny. If you're at a wedding or a reunion or
Or-
something like that, and you don't play Return of the Mac, Wobble, and all the what's the other one? This is how we do it.
Come on.
Like the crowd, it's like
yeah.
you might be tired of them songs, but the crowd isn't.
Yeah.
And there might be some
Timeless
few
music.
discerned people, but for the most part, you got to think basic. They want to hear freaking Beyonce. They want to hear Drunken Love. You know what I mean? They want to be
because they
basic.
know the words too.
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
Yes. That's why.
That's one thing is
Yeah.
they know the words. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and it's timeless music, man. So,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not saying that a lot of these guys are not making timeless music, but some are just doing it for the moment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But you know, at the end of the day, music controls the world.
Yeah. Well, let's
And,
get into
and,
some.
and,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
and nobody's not really realizing that.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody can't do nothing without music. If music was not here, if we didn't have music, we'll be all weird.
Oh yeah, you're right about
That's
that.
it.
I really feel that way. Like,
Agreed.
what would we be listening to?
I know.
Somebody's sermon?
Didgeridoo?
A sermon?
It's music is the universal language. That's
Again.
It is.
That's
It
it.
is.
No
All right.
matter what it is.
So Alamo, I got some new music.
Okay.
Guess who it's from?
Who?
Locks and DMX. So you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
hear
yeah. I heard
Have
it was.
you heard it
Yeah,
yet?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Well,
yes,
I don't know
yes.
if you guys.
Which
have heard
one? But it depends on which record you playing.
About
Okay.
brand new.
All right.
Just drop. Let's go. Let's get into this new music. Rugo Radio. Don't go nowhere. 6 p.m. Sister Soldiers coming at you live. My Turn Radio, Digital Dub Radio, Ruger Radio, DJ Alamo Philly. Shouts out to Lily Mae. What's up, Digital?